dear basketball fans, Basketball Champions League Group C, game day number 8, that's the team of Nymburk. We say welcome to number 1, the shot Nymburk, number 4, Metal Miller, number 6, Pavel Kupfer, number 30, Martin Ketenda, number 20, Aiden Rosen, number 31, Martin Chris, number 32, Rocco Rubis, number 35, Sam Atkins, number 77, Wojtek Gruber, number 94, Henry Savanti, and number 98, Jakub Zuma. Head coach of Nymburk is Oliver Gell, and as assistant coach, Alexander Sekulic, the team of Nymburk. Und hier ist unser gegrößter Trainer der Saison.
care about him. You care about him, so dig and help. Papi, watch your overhanding. He was handling. Watch your overhanding. Okay, we play chin gun. Play chin gun. Opposite. We play opposite to Papi. Alright? You understand? So Papi go, and then Papi you fake, you cut, and you get Voita. And you attack the basket after. Go 3 guards now. 3 guards against the press, okay? Aiden, you come to press to release the press.
Die Brose Bamberg, Dankeschön. Auch als Weihnachtsgeschenk. Top Liebhaber mit BDB, Heimatbader Fest, tolle und einzigartige Upcycling-Produkte aus dem Original Parkett der letzten 15 Jahre Produkte von der Flasche bis hin zu verschiedenen Fisch und jetzt auch limitierte Auflage Schachbretter. Brose Bamberg number 16. Louis Olini first on the next spot. Brose Bamberg number 20, against Harris, first person, erstes Tor. Spielwechsel Bamberg, Harris, Louis und Louis Olini.
This last shot. But all the rest, we are too soft. We have too fast to give, we don't communicate. You go on Benda, it's to switch. With Chris, we don't switch. Okay, with Benda, we switch. The horns, push them up, go under. Okay, we cannot allow this acceleration to the basket. If you have to make a foul in that push, okay, you make a foul. Okay, but we gotta go to work on that. We
You got to be more aggressive. Also, when they score, try to take it out quicker. Don't wait for them to set up their press. Okay? We go zipper 4 one time. Let's read what they play defensively, okay? Here we go, fellas. Go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Timeout then, called by Bamberg. And the head coach, Aral Morse, frustrated at the little mini run from Nymburk, who went on a 4-0 burst there, got themselves back into the game. It was a 3 from Hayden Dalton, or long 2, excuse me. And set us up a 5-point. Bamberg can pop. Wide open look, doesn't fall on this occasion. And coming in the opposite direction, it is Nymburk. Little handoff, pick and pop action. Bender knocks it down to the delight of that small band of Nymburk fans. So the strong run continues here for Nymburk at the end of this first quarter. They're making all the plays. Bender's jumper doesn't go. And in the opposite direction, Bamberg moved the ball beautifully from one side to the other. Taylor well cut off. This Nymburk defense again. Holding firm. Harris, low post. 4 seconds on the clock. He has it taken away. Here comes Nymburk. Transition. They've got numbers, but they can't handle the pass. And Martin Krish loses it on the way out. Just fumbled it. Frustrating turnover from Nymburk, because that was a surefire 2 points for Martin Krish. Possession back for Bamberg. They'll get a chance to hold here for the final shot of the first quarter. They get it over to Obershon. He crosses the half now. Hesitates, he's going to go early. 5 on the clock, glides in, takes contact, finishes the play. Well, he went early. Kind of questioned whether that was the right decision, but knew he caught the defense off guard. Took the hit. Great body control from him. Bender tried to be straight up, just lent. So the extra shot to come. And then it'll be a heave here from Nymburk. 3 seconds to go. Dalton trying to find an opening. They get it in. Booker's going to be fouled. Smart from Bamberg. They don't want him to get the shot away. It's going to be called as travel. Sideline possession now, just 1.6 seconds. They've got a foul to give. They don't want to do it in the act of shooting. Now let the shot get away. Martin Krish's heave is too strong though. End of the first quarter here then. Oh, an entertaining first 10 minutes. Brose Bamberg take the lead over Edda Basket for Nymburk, 24-18. Well, got up to a double-digit lead. 13-3. Sorry, 19-9. But since that point, Nymburk really came back into it. Bamberg, after the hot start, they'll be frustrated. I think it's only a 6-point advantage at this stage. They've shot the ball pretty well from the outside. You see the numbers there, relatively similar. Slightly better from beyond the 3-point line for Bamberg. Obviously, early stages in this one. Just 10 minutes in. But not a lot to see in terms of difference on the statistical front. It is Bamberg that have dominated on the scoreboard so far, though. I said it was a double-digit lead early. They came back, did Nymburk, but still the German team led for 8 minutes 54 seconds in that first quarter. They started off well, continued that through. It was the strong start from them, from that young combination of Luis Linde and Nelson Wiedemann. So two of the younger players on this Brose Bamberg team, two players that have turned out for youth German national teams. Perhaps the future of German national team basketball between those two. Both had strong starts to set the tone early. Linde leads the way, he has 6, Wiedemann has 5, and then of course Awesome Marai, 3 of 3 from the field. He has 6 points personal as well. So Freak City getting into it here in the Brose Arena here in Bamberg. Second quarter underway. Bamberg have possession. They've got the 6-point lead. Oberschon stays on the floor. And he turns it over. Good hands. Quick steal from Prilla. Trying to get in, but a rejection. Oberschon with the recovery. Love to see it. He was the man who made the mistake. It was his poor pass a little bit behind Taylor. Perhaps a second look. Taylor should have taken it in. But either way, the excellent recovery. No moping. As a foul is called. Foul called, just a bit too much physicality, trying to keep it out of the hands of Booker. Nice screen, Nymburk. Oh, the rolling man, Krish gets the finish. First points for Martin Krish. As the pressure comes up the floor. Taylor breaks it, we heard. Coach Moore said he wants his team to get the ball out. The bounce quickly after a basket. Try and beat the pressure. So it looks like Prilla is shaken up. Probably going to be an ankle the way he's can't put weight on that left leg. Shaken up. That's going to be a loss for Nymburk if he can't return. So often with an ankle injury, you can try and tape it up, but you don't have that same mobility. So Wojciech Hruban comes back in. More pressure from Nymburk. Harris looking towards the official. He wanted a foul, wasn't called. Now Harris with the left. Loses it on the spin, finds Taylor. Nymburk defense done a really good job, despite the fact they've given up 24 points already. Harris was fouled. And Martin Krish speaks to the officials. They might review this one. And a little physical here. Let's see Coach Moore's interpretation of that. There was a foul, no doubt about that. Question is, is it called an unsportsmanlike foul? I think what you've got to watch is the move from Harris. You see, he definitely gets fouled. Harris here, no, I'll take it all back. I thought Harris, created a lot of the contact with the little move towards the basket right here, but he didn't. He held his ground. And I think that may well be an unsportsmanlike foul against Martin Krish. Hard foul from him. Now, I've been known to be wrong on these plays before, though. This new interpretation of the unsportsmanlike foul. Let's see what the officials have to say. It is an unsportsmanlike foul, so I got that one right. I think that is the correct call. British, a heavy action down against Harris. He had position at the ring. So Harris will be at the line. 2 shots for him. Makes the first point of the night. Elias Harris averages 9.5 a game. It's 2 for 2. Clean. Will be the entry man. He's going to turn it over. No, just saved in the backcourt now. McLean has a chance off the jump shot. Misses everything. Nymburk escape. Comes swiftly the other way. Pull-up jumper. And a foul is called. Well, that's a poor foul if you're Bamberg, because Hayden Dalton pulled up from, you know, the logo just off the first pass. Defense had good position, no need to foul. Dalton at the line. Rattles home the first. Makes the second. 2 of 2 from him, averaging 7.5 a game on the season. Can't make the third though. Quick miss. Harris picks up the offensive rebound. He can't finish. McLean on the putback. Great work from McLean. Third shot opportunity. Excellent tenacity on the glass from Bamberg. Gives them a 6-point lead. You can see 8 offensive rebounds already for them there. Tough pull up from rebound, doesn't go. Here comes Bamberg, pushing in transition. McLean moves it on swiftly. Corner 3 is good. Great transition basketball from Bamberg. Moved it swiftly. Defense was chasing, never recovered in time to get back to the shooter. And it is Mateo Sadic knocking down the first triple of the night for him. Dalton now putting it on the floor. Try and shoot over the top of the smaller man. Does so, but comes up short. And now Taylor pushes in the opposite direction. They'll feed Harris once more. Harris unselfishly looks to kick it out, but just turns it over. And do Nymburk give it back? They do. McLean snatches it in. Bodies everywhere on the half. Seric will be open for another one. Gets it away. String music for Seric. Back-to-back triples from him. Mateo Seric, 6 points in just 2.5 minutes. And Bamberg fired up here. Nymburk called a timeout. They need it. Those mistakes frustrating for them. 10-4 start to the second period for Bamberg.
I cannot do anything about it. It's just about you. You want to play in the big league or you want to stay in the minor league? It's up to you. You go 22. Moko, take move. So, first of all, on offense now, you play 1. With pitcher go, you play on the top, right? So you pick and you chase the baseline and you see your man. You sprint and you go. If you get it and nothing happens, you play second side. Okay? Let's go, come on. We play on defense, we play we play 41, and then we go to 22.
Challenge was set by Oren Amiel. Do you want to play in the big leagues or do you want to play in the minor leagues? That's what he asked his players. They now trail by 12 after a rough start to the second quarter. Ruban kicks it out, turned up, no, somehow picked up, and the three is buried by Dalton. But a man out of the University of Wyoming. A bit of everything here for his team's second quarter. Dalton knocks down his first triple of the night. It's Bamberg. Own defense for Nymburk. Can this change the momentum in the game? Obishan dancing with it, takes the jumper, knocks it down. Well, everything falling for Bamberg right now. They've got some momentum with this 5 on the floor. Marai has subbed in. Or Harris. Nymburk, offense dried up. Where are they going to go? Dalton's been the only man for them. Open 3, in and out. Easy rebound. Marai, guarded by Hankins. Man-to-man defense this time from Nymburk. Marai using that beautiful footwork. Can't get the roll though. Nymburk now bringing it the other way. Whistle and foul against Marai. So Marai committed personal. Rokic will be at the line for 2. Some Wiedemann coming back in. Rokic, it's number 1, 27-year-old Croatian. First point of the night for him. That's 2 of 2, makes it a single-digit game again. Harris Lee back on the floor as well. Control, tempo, trying to move the ball. Corner, tough drive. Finish doesn't go for Sedic. There's back-to-back threes earlier. It's right down the middle, the easy layup. On him, Nymburk just running the floor hard. No one picked him up. Once more, Nymburk not going away. Themselves back into this one. They're trailing by 7. Lee looking around. Finds Marai. Kick it out to the corner. Good defense from Nymburk. Marai, 1-on-1, 3 seconds on the clock. Gets 2 feet in the lane. Tries to step through. It's wiped away by Zach Hankins. Great defense from him. Shot clock winding down. Hankins, they tried to go at him. He was equal to the task. Pressure up the floor from Wiedemann. Booker breaks it. Now they'll go the lob for Hankins, but he bounces it off the back of the ring. And going the other way. Bamberg had opportunity. But somehow Alinde couldn't take in the pass. Hankins, great opportunity for him. Not sure how he missed that. Quite taking the pass cleanly, Hankins. Doesn't take that one either. It's Bamberg, pick it up. Wiedemann goes behind his back. Little hesitation. Now Marai. See if he can come out on top of this matchup this time. Kicks it. Alinde in the corner. Out of bounds. He had the hot start, didn't he? Lewis Alinde, 2 of 2 from the field. 7 points personal. Foul is called. Booker. Contact. Wiedemann. Too much attention. He'll pick up the personal. Team fouls against Bamberg from now. Kick out. Going to Hankins. Hankins' opportunity against Mariah. Draws the foul and gets the roll as well. That's been a great battle between those two. Last couple of possessions, Hankins has come out on top. He is backing it in. Hesitation to the baseline. Much contact, it's got to be said. It's to go though, and it's going to be a timeout here. Once more, they're going to have to call it because Nymburk going nowhere, fighting their way back into the game. Despite never led in this one, back within 5.
Stop bringing the ball inside now because we don't create, okay? We don't create. We go one time come side, okay? Chris, you're gonna be the screener, okay? Set it this side, okay? I want the high guy here, one time to cut. So Chris has this pop, okay? You pop, you have the shot. No, we go into the side ball screen, okay? You cut and you cut through, okay?
Three from Dalton. Team in it for a while. Possessions have dried up for Bamberg, and it's been all about Nymburk themselves back into this game. Last time out. The German team working for Bamberg. 34 to 22 at that stage. Now 36 to 31. Chance for Zach line as well. One shot. Well, good hands defensively. Now Lee's going to have to go up. 3 seconds on the clock. Jumper too strong. Change in defense from Nymburk. Yeah, toes. Booker will take the transition. 3 left open. Buries it. Booker knocking down the triple. 6 now. 4 of 7. Nymburk from beyond the 3-point line. Tackle on the baseline, takes the contact. Doesn't have the strength to finish. Berg, a chance to take the first lead of the game here. Rebound, thought about it. Used this early screen. Booker pulls up. Rattles, but comes out as he grabs in the rebound. Pop action. Paris Lee. Lee's little shovel pass. Good enough. Defense is tipped out of bounds, will remain with Bamberg. Well, can't find anybody, goes to Linde eventually. Linde thinks about it, takes it from the elbow and makes it as the buzzer sounds. The growth of Linde. Making plays at the end of a shot clock now. Confidence growing week by week. The Basketball Champions League, 9 points personal for him. He's going to go out, picking up the other personal. Comes in. Second personal. Rebound. It's number 1 from the line. Second to go, fight for the rebound. Goes back to Ruban, and then Lee takes it away. Lee, ahead of everybody, goes on his own, is fouled. No, goaltend is called, to the delight of Paris Lee. Another look at this one. Rogic, it's his man in front. Yeah, good work from the official. Ball hit the backboard. Ruban doesn't like it. Paris Lee agrees. Goes out, replaced by the veteran. Pressure at the floor and it works. Turnover, but Bamberg give it straight back. How many times have we seen them do that so far tonight? You know, great defensive play from them. They'll get a rebound, they'll get a steal, only to give it immediately back to Nymburk. If they're a bit more clinical here, Bamberg, they could be on already 50 points without breaking a sweat. Taking a tough three. Very short. Saved. And it gets into rebound. Shot clock still shouldn't be going down. And that's what the referees are going to go and speak to. The shot clock got reset, but the ball did not hit the ring. So that was an incorrect reset. We'll go to the screen and try and figure out what it should be. Ball has to hit the ring to be able to reset the shot clock, which it didn't. Set to 5 seconds. Ruban matches it and is fouled. It's personal. Fouls means fortune rebound. We'll go back to the line. First is good. Two for him. Goes out. Bolton returns. Pressure up the floor once more from Nymburk. These 2-3 zones. It's been really effective for them. Switches. The inside, excellent high-low pass. Harris finds Senkfelder, makes the score. Tough pull-up from Booker. His three is good and he's fouled as well. Booker just got the defender on his heels, little hesitation move. And Senkfelder, as he tried to challenge it, committed the personal. Excellent work by Sean Booker. Down the triple. Booker. First year out of Long Beach State. Making a big time play. Knocking down to tie us at 42. Lee. People through attacks, gets it to Senkfelder, and he is fouled. Nymburk did not like that one. You see the faces on the bench, all frustrated. Well, the headbands on the Nymburk team. You see the headband boys of Ruban and Hankins. He's going to come back in. Sengfelder, after committing the personal down the other end, trying to make up for it, misses the first. Second is good. Shot the floor, broken by Rocket. Waiting, holding. Hankins comes to screen. Rocket chilled away. Can't finish, but there is Hankins with the putback. Zach Hankins. Excellent follow from him. And it is a 1-point game once again. Last 30 seconds of this first half. McLean to the corner, gets it back. Again to the corner, Sengfelder trying to find some room. He'll put it on the floor. Pulls up, gets the friendly roll. Time for Nymburk to hold here for the final shot. Plenty of time for them to get organised. They'll try and push everybody out the way. Use this high screen again. Hankins comes to set it. Rogic drawing the attention of the defence. Finds Hankins. His little turn, push doesn't go. Lee turns and looks, but decides against the half-court heave. Bamberg with the final play of that. The final score of the first half gives them a 1-point lead here. It is 45-44. Bamberg have the 1-point lead then, as we can see there over Edda Basketball Nymburk. A back and forth one. Every time it looked like Bamberg had that control of the game, that they were there trying to take advantage and push the lead forward. Back came Nymburk. We highlighted the three-point shooting at the end of that first quarter. Nymburk 4 of 8 now. And Bamberg 5 of 12. The percentages, pretty close throughout. Bamberg better for 2. There's the big advantage for the German team, though. 8 offensive rebounds in their first 20 minutes. So, big thing for them. 9 turnovers in relation to just 5 from Nymburk. And it felt like every time Nymburk picked up one of those 5 turnovers, Bamberg gave it straight back. So young Alinde leads the way with 9 points for Bamberg. Hankins, 10 on that big putback towards the end of the first quarter, as he's well on the way to a double-double already. 10 points and 4 rebounds for him. So, Nymburk trailed almost exclusively through this first half. They did have a 1-point lead at 36-35. They led for 11 seconds. Outside of that, it's been 18 minutes and 21 seconds in the lead for Bamberg. Though they've not been able to take a grasp of this game that they would have liked at the halftime interval. So, got some highlights from that first 20 minutes. I will join you again in about 10 minutes' time, as we'll leave you with the action shots before coming back to see who will really get a grip of this game in the second half. All to play for when we return.
Oh, nice pass to the inside and the tough finish as Skoldilis just hammers it down. And Peristeri pretty much getting whatever they want at the moment.
Scrub has it. That's Grant. Grant with a step and finish. Big time finish from Jari Grant. Little hesitation, got Mustafa Fall in the air. Look how quick he gets past him.
Hornsby with Weimer guarding him, screened by Amanu. Amanu gets it back, steps through, and he's blocked at the rim by Sealer. You've just seen him on the top 10 plays with a big block.
Nymburk now. Oh, wonderful pass and a wonderful finish. What a big, big play by Masulis. But it was the pass from Nymburk that made it so special.
Oh, great finish. Hayden Dalton, mask and all, throws it down, and he's going to get in a highlight. Shimantini, watch out! Oh! Just to underline the point, as athletic as Shimantini's looked for a while.
Medford. Hooping and hooping. I tell you what, when he gets in the flow, he's tough to stop.
Dennis hits the roll in. He stands and he gets up high. Oh, out of nothing. As Martin goes the other way, lobs it up. Stone it is with the dunk. Back-to-back dunks.
Right, still right, no good, ball's loose, they get it back, still, Angola to win it! That's extraordinary! That is incredible! Ostend, they are 2 ahead.
Half-time here in Freak City as Brose Bamberg have the slender 1-point lead over Nymburk at the half, 45-44 in Group C action of the Basketball Champions League. There's an entertaining half here. If you're just joining us, you know, both quarters, Bamberg have come out, played well at the beginning, opened up a lead, had a 10-point lead early, but Nymburk just will not be shaken, and after trailing by 12, 36-24 at one stage, they brought it all the way back to then take a lead of their own at 37-36. Bamberg recovered right before the half and have this 1-point advantage. But as we said before the break, neither team has really taken that firm grip on the game. You feel like there's been a couple of opportunities for Bamberg to break it open, but 9 first-half turnovers for them. Some of them coming, you know, on opportunities to run and get easy scores. Really kept Nymburk back into the game, or got Nymburk back into the game, and a lot of changing defense from the Czech team kept Bamberg on their toes. A balanced scoring effort from the Germans, as young Linde has 9 points, Sengfelder 7, and then Morai and Matteo Selic 6 apiece. On the other side, Zach Hankins leads the way, 10 points for him. Dalton and Booker, who was an injury concern before the game, both have 7. So there is Luis Linde, started off with 7 points in the early going of this one. And Bamberg out onto the floor, ready to get underway in the second half. There we go with Morai, Lee, Wiedemann, Linde and Sengfelder as their first 5. Hankins is all smiles as he comes out onto the floor. Strong first half from him. Finished off with the putback dunk in the last minute. As Nymburk are out there now. There'll be Ruban, Booker, Hankins, Dalton and Martin Pedica, the 5 on the floor. Hankins is going to come screen, leaves. Now he's trying to post up deep. He's had a battle all game with Osem Marai. Now Ruban pulls up, tough fading shot. Doesn't go, great work from Dalton to keep it alive. And he finds Pedica. Now Hankins gets the touch he was looking for. Sensibly throws it out, doesn't have the space, rolls to the ring. Booker, bit of room for him. Have to shoot over the top of Lee, gets it to go. Booker with a tough finish. Wiedemann, waiting for the screen. Back to the hands of Lee. Lee. Now Wiedemann trying to use his speed and athleticism, but he can't against Ruban, who blocks the shot. Putback doesn't go for Sengfelder, and here comes Nymburk. Their largest lead has been 1 point in this game. Only led for 11 seconds in the first half. Ruban off the screen, defense switches. And a foul called against Sengfelder. The sideline possession. There is Booker to Ruban. Triple is good. They started to find their range, second quarter Nymburk. And now their largest lead of the game, 4 points. 5 of 9. The Czech team, great shooting from them. They started 1 of 4 as well. Lee darts back to the three-point line, finds Wiedemann, and he responds, a triple of his own. Wiedemann moves to 8 personal. Pedica can't get the response, and Linde, first man to the rebound. He's tied up, turns it over. Booker steps into the 3, but it doesn't go. Dalton is there, and now Booker just opened up, lays it up. easy finish for Booker. Well, all the things we talked about at the half, you know, how Bamberg had done a good job on the offensive glass. This half, it is all Nymburk. Wiedemann thought about launching another one. Looking high-low, Murai gives it back to Wiedemann. Now he is cut off along the baseline and he's going to turn it over. Chance to run, 3-on-1. Dalton can't get the finish, but is fouled as he attacks the ring. Tried to make it to the top 10 plays with that one. Hayden Dalton cocks it back. Foul though, as we see the turnover. Booker pushing. And Lindy sacrifices the personal. The first is good for Hayden Dalton. Played for Bakken Bears last year. Had a brief taste of Champions League basketball in the qualifying rounds for the Danish team. They didn't advance though. And now he's getting his first regular season campaign with Nymburk. Wiedemann getting it back. Stops and fires the three. Comes up short. Dawson on the defensive end this time. Booker plays pick and pop. Pedica over, and the three is good. Another one. Ruban this time knocking it down. 11 personal for Wojciech Ruban. And the largest lead of the game for Nymburk. 7-point advantage now. What a beginning of the second quarter. 11-3 run right now as Paris Lee is trying to step up. Knows his team needs something here. Substitutions. Lee's had a quiet game really. 1 of 6 from the field he is. Just 3 points. He does have 3 assists. As Trey McLean comes in, replaces Wiedemann. Lee makes the first and the second. Great Champions League campaign for Paris Lee last year. Alongside coach Raoul Moores. Obviously work together with Antwerp in their strong basketball league basketball Champions League campaign. As Lee is going to have the steal. Can he be caught? Lee glides in, rejected by Booker. Great recovery from him. And a chance in transition now for Nymburk. Wojciech Ruban takes the three, is fouled and will be at the line for 3. Well, what a play here. Lee gets the steal. Booker times it beautifully though. Rejects the shot, and how it works out in transition for Nymburk, because there'll be 3 shots to come for Wojciech Ruban. Can't get the first to go. Second is good for Ruban. 12 points now for him. 4 of 6 from the line, 2 of 2 from 3. 13 points, game's leading scorer. 7-point lead again for Nymburk. On the road in Freak City in Bamberg. Lee gets it. Looking for Senkfelder, he's well guarded. And Murai, no high-low opportunity for him. McLean to Murai, dumps it down. Senkfelder with the easy finish. Good team basketball from Bamberg. Lovely interchange from Murai to find his fellow big and Senkfelder. Now they're going to make it happen on this defensive end. Pedica reverses it round. They want the low post play of Hankins. He collects it. Hankins, a lot of room. Brings it back out to Booker though. 5 on the clock for Booker. Steps to the side, fires the 3. doesn't go. Two Bamberg players fight for the rebound. Sengfelder it is who eventually snatches it in. Lee dumps it to Sengfelder, who's fouled, and he gets the finish as well. Frustration from Nymburk. I think Hayden Dalton wanted to commit the foul, didn't want to give up the basket as well. Wanted to put his man on the line right there, but too strong from Sengfelder. Good finish from him to take that contact. And almost a reverse of the first half, where Bamberg it was taking the lead and Nymburk making all the plays to get back into it. Now it is Bamberg, last couple of minutes, that have been in the ascendancy, got themselves back into this one. Bender comes back in. Pedica goes to the bench. Sengfelder is becoming the go-to guy offensively for Bamberg. Leads the team, 12 points personal now, and they're going to get the steal. Sengfelder thought about it. Lee to Alinde, back to Lee. A little hesitation from them. They do get it into Sengfelder though, so perhaps the right tactic. Well, it looked as though everybody hesitating to shoot for Bamberg. They just waited for Sengfelder though. He made his space and finished off. Bender turning, facing. The little lob and finish from Hankins. Great find from Ruban. He curled off the little screen. Knew that Hankins was going to be there. Taken away. Fight for the loose ball. Sengfelder with great tenacity to wing it back. Marai to the reverse. Doesn't get it to go, and they're going to say Alinde grabbed the net. So I think the basket's going to be waved away. Marai wants the foul. But watch this one. The ball is on the ring. Alinde inadvertently, I don't think he meant to do it. He grabs the net right there. And that's interference. And you can see the ball's still live. Basket's pulled. And so while the ball still has a chance to go either way, any contact is a violation. And there's the previous score from Sengfelder. Basket is wiped away then. 2-point game here. Drive from Rogic. Can't finish. Alinde grabs in the rebound. They can run here. Bamberg. Rogic commits the foul. There's the lob. Great play from Ruban. Just played piggy in the middle. As Marai couldn't get back to either man. Lee with the ball. Now Marai squares up. For Alinde under the basket, it's not open. Lee will take the triple. And he knocks it down. Paris Lee moves to 8 now. 2 of 8 from the field. 5 of his 8 coming in this third quarter. Bamberg have the lead again. Just a single point. Ruban's loose pass. Alinde uses his long wingspan to get a hand on it. It will stay with Nymburk. 9 seconds on the clock. Nymburk will advance. Will enter the ball. Booker use this high screen from Hankins. One way, then the other. Booker, double teamed. Someone's going to be open. Can they find him? Rogic's drive doesn't hit anything. Marai grabs in the rebound. Play will continue as Bamberg have the ball. Lee has Alinde open. Decides not to use him though. Wants the screen. Paris Lee looks like he wants to take this game over. Finds Marai. Beautiful feed. And the big Egyptian lays it up. Paris Lee making the plays. Pulling the strings right now to get Bamberg back into this one as they have the lead once again. 62-59 and a timeout called by Nymburk.
Come on. Why you don't want to shoot? Why you think you can finish? On who you can finish? On Murray? On who you gonna finish? Shoot the fucking ball! If you're scared, let me know. We play 3 motion. Listen to me. You start with the ball. Boom. Opposite to Vojta. Right? Opposite to Vojta. Better you play 4-man, don't forget. So you pick. I know. Zach, you start. You pick. Okay? Hand up. Then wait until they swing the ball. Then you sprint and you use Vojta. You understand?
Don't forget, okay? Hey, they're pushing you away from the skins, so make a second and go.
Apologies for any bad language you may have heard in the timeout. A passionate Nymburk timeout there. Frustrated. They had that lead. 7 points it was just a short while ago. Now they trail by 3. Possession with Nymburk. Where will they go? It's into the hands of Rogic. Now Ruban, and an offensive foul is going to be called against Bender. So Peter Bender setting an illegal screen. And bring it in. Lee, who really seems to have got the bit between his teeth. Feels like Paris Lee is going to step up here now for Bamberg. Screen's coming for McLean. McLean, his feet set, takes it. Misses, but Sengfeld, the first man to the rebound, trying to find some room. Can't, finds Lee, and Lee, of course, knocks it down. Well, we said he started to get some rhythm here, Paris Lee. This is what great guards can do as Hankins finishes the play after the miss. Nymburk quickly the other way. Hankins with the putback. Just saying, this man, Paris Lee, looking to take over now. This is the way great guards can cause problems as Sengfelder's 3 goes. Back-to-back triples for Bamberg. Ruban trying to find that room. Ruban now. Attacking towards the baseline. Lee takes it away. Goes out of bounds though. We've really got to finish, but you know, great guards. They have the ability to just turn it on, take over a game at the crucial moments, and that's what we've been seeing here with Paris Lee. Through that first half, he was quiet. He got other people involved, but now you can see he feels as though his team needs him. 11 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for Paris Lee. Substitutions as Martin Krisch comes in alongside Martin Pedeka. Hankins has gone out. Bender has gone out. Here is Booker. Pulling up for 3. Doesn't go. Linde snatches in another rebound. Done a great job on the glass. Second half for Linde. 6 rebounds for him now. Here he is. He'll defer to Paris Lee. Lee steps back. Marai, 5 on the clock, loses it, regains possession, tries to find some room, bullies his way up, misses everything. Play continues though. Ball didn't hit the ring. Possession with Nymburk. And an offensive foul. Pedeka trying to get position. Lee will get a breather. Well-earned rest for him. Great production. 7-point advantage for Bamberg. Edethan, another shot. Now to Harris. Harris trying to find some room. Linde will come and use the screen. No, Stobisher. He comes off the screen. Alinde takes the 3 and buries it. Well, that's the growth of Louis Alinde. We mentioned it earlier. week by week growing. That's the knock on his game right now. Perimeter shooting. He'll knock down the triple, make it a double-digit lead for Bamberg. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter. Rogic, tough pull-up to respond. He makes it. Oh, big-time shot. As now Bamberg will hold for the final possession of the third period. Abushan holding, waiting, letting clock wind down. They'll just isolate him. Fades, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Won by Nymburk. That will be the end of the third quarter here. Well, in a complete turnaround from the first two, really. It was Nymburk that took the early lead, only to be brought back by Bamberg, who now have the 7-point advantage, 71-64 after 3. A real game of runs in the third period. Bamberg started so slowly. Nymburk had, the 7-point lead. And then Bamberg themselves come back into it off the back of that strong play from Paris Lee. He's a man you'll be seeing. First of all, it was Booker and the 3-point shooting of Nymburk, but then Paris Lee just took over that third quarter for me. Ten minutes left in this one then. Who's going to take it? Hey, this has gone. It's been back and forth throughout. Well, Bamberg have had the lead more than they haven't, but a 7-point advantage in that third quarter for Nymburk has shown they're more than capable of winning this one. It will be Bamberg to have possession to start us off here in the Brose Arena. Last 10 minutes. Changing defense from Nymburk. 2-3 zone to start off with. Now they slip into the man-to-man as Seric takes the open 3. Made 2 immediately after coming on in the second quarter. Misses that one. As Dalton squares up. Puts it on the floor. Rogic has a lane. Oh, it's taken away. Great hands from Abushan. Now McLean kicks it out. Alinde takes another one, doesn't go. Dalton bringing it in. Ruban feeding the low post. Krish fouled and gets the score. Oh, Martin Krish, an excellent job of getting the finish. Turns towards the baseline, or he's dribbling towards the middle, just turned and jumped at the quick finish before the defense was ready. Alinde is going to come out. Bryce Taylor back in. Krish, jump shot, good. Oh, sorry, foul line shot, good. That's the bonus. And it's back to a 4-point game. Zone action again to start the play. Now they'll slip into man-to-man. Looking round, Abushan has the advantage against Ruban. Shoots over the top of him and makes it. Wojciech Ruban is giving up the jump shot. Playing a position defense, doesn't want to get beaten to the ring. Bamberg have to knock down that jumper. Now Dalton fakes it. That's Ruban takes, can't make it though. Bamberg had a chance to run. Harris tied up, is fouled. Yep, Rogic commits it. So that'll be in possession for Bamberg. Over the top. Sham runs into a brick wall, is going to turn it over. Rogic calls the high screen. Pedica now turns, faces, sets the screen. Oh, Ruban has to step along the baseline and finishes it. Just a little bit of advantage, makes it a 4-point game. Sham wins it down. When they get the score, they can go into this zone defense. Has caused problems for Nymburk. Just a little hesitant to shoot from the outside. They miss, and the rebound in favor of Nymburk. Harris did a good job trying to keep it alive, getting on the glass, but turnover, and now Hankins has had a great spell on the bench. Can come back in. 14 points, 6 rebounds for Zach Hankins. 6 of 8 he is from the field. Pull up is good. Rogic was just waiting for all the offense to clear. A lot of space for him. He makes it now a 2-point game. Again, same defense from Nymburk. Bamberg, they need some direction offensively here. Back in hands of Obashan. And find McLean, they reverse it on. Sedic is well guarded on the 3-point line. And now the jumper, too strong. No one competing on the glass for Bamberg. Might be about another 30 seconds and we'll see Paris Lee coming back into this one. Off the screen, Rogic throws it up. Hankins pats it, can't finish, fight for the rebound. Hankins gets it somehow, and then Ruban on the pull-up loses it out of bounds. Frustration from him, you can see. You know, he's not happy with himself, just lost it. Strong drive from Wojciech Ruban. And there's the pull-up from Rogic. Paris Lee right on cue, back into the game. Here he is, alongside Senkfelder. Those two have played so well in this game. Lee tied up, but is fouled. Everyone from Nymburk sure of who the foul was against. And we'll bring it in. Offensive foul. An eagle screen. This defense really has caused problems for the Brose offense. Just 2 points here in the fourth quarter. We're what, nearly 4 minutes in. It'll be 4 minutes before they get the ball again, that's for sure. Rogic. Over to Ruban, now the screen being set. Dalton for three. It's good! Well, Nymburk have the lead once again. The big three from Hayden Dalton. And the Bamberg offense has fallen asleep against this switch in this zone. Really causing problems for them. Nymburk have the lead. 6 minutes left. It's 74 plays 73.
First of all, again, we can take it away if we communicate a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, let's go one time in short. Let's see what it gives. So Chris, you're gonna be here. Bryce here, Clay here. D, you start here. Okay. D, if they overload here, okay, look for this quick pass. Okay, if not, we use this ball screen. You go, and you go, Chris, wherever the ball goes. Bryce, you follow. The ball goes here. Chris, you go back out. The ball goes to play. You go in this corner, okay? One time. Come on, guys. Come on.
That's the finish for Martin Krisch earlier in this quarter, but the defense. It's the only basket of the fourth for Bamberg so far. The way Nymburk have really caused problems on that end is the talking point right now. Will this Bamberg offense recover in time? They've got 6 minutes to try and find some rhythm. You heard Coach Raoul Moore's designed offense here. Let's see if it's going to work. They're short to play. Harris Lee calls it out. Now, got the screen coming from Harris. Lee over to Taylor for three. Doesn't get it. And the rebound snatched in once more from Hayden Dalton. 9th rebound of the game from Dalton. Door cut, Ruban fading. Doesn't get it. Offensive rebound from Krisch. Dalton thought about the three. Back into the hands of Rogic. Got a fresh 14. Now down to 8. He gets the step on Sengfelder. Dalton trying to find some room with 3 on the clock. Fades away. Going to come up short. Hit the ring though. It meant the shot clock reset, but Harris there with the rebound. Lee over to Harris. Harris Lee's going to have to step up once again. Here he is. Calling for the screen. Lee trying to find some room. Finds Harris on the cut. Harris will go to the line. Harris makes it. Just as good for him. Elias Harris, 2 of 2. All his points coming from the line, Harris. Rebound has some room. Harris has to switch out onto him. Clock to 10. Rebound pulls up, knocks it down. Nymburk the lead again. Oh, this is going to be a back and forth final 4.5 minutes here. Nymburk with Wojciech Ruban, 17 points personal. Harris, as I said, he hasn't made a field goal. He has now. Harris with a lovely fake and drive. Throws it down. Will that be a basket for his confidence? Ruban. Now Krisch setting the screen, rolling to the ring. Rogic off the screen from Hankins, one way, then the other. Rogic floats it up. Can't get it. Sengfelder grabs in the rebound and a foul is called. Lovely fake from Harris. And big time finish from him. Not Hankins, just out of position, didn't he? It's a way to get yourself your first field goal of the game. Booker, he spent a lot of time on the bench. Back now for the final 3:50. Team trailing by 1. Which Moore's in discussion on the sideline for Bamberg. Lee wants the screen from Harris. Finds McLean on to Sengfelder. He's looked confident all game, but it's the side of the backboard. Sengfelder is a man who was 7 of 11 from the field, 17 points. Shot it confidently, but a bad miss from him. Booker double teamed. Ruban now gets it to Booker. Ruban takes the 3, tough shot, doesn't go. Hankins keeps it alive. It'll be possession with Nymburk. Excellent work from Hankins, just tipping it to himself. Trying to keep it in bounds. She'll bring it in. Finds Hankins. Throws it off the legs, but then it comes off Hankins as he's out of bounds. Good work from Harris. Hankins saved it, threw it off the legs of Harris, and then it hit Hankins as he was standing out of bounds. That's why it's gone back to Bamberg. Lee. Find McLean now to the corner. Alinde finds Lee. Back to Alinde. Wants somebody to step up and make some three-point shots. Bamberg. McLean puts it on the floor, gets to the inside, wiped away by Hankins. Here comes Nymburk. They got numbers in transition. Booker just attacks and draws the foul against Alinde. Great play defensively from Zach Hankins. Just protecting the paint. Sideline possession for Nymburk then. Booker trying to find some room. Just dribble up, finds Krish. Krish gives it over. Now to the inside. Hankins, 5 on the clock. Rebound, has it rejected. Everyone looking around. They get it away in time. Dalton got a hand on it and couldn't finish, and now Harris grabs in the rebound. They've got to get it over the half and managed to, as Lee to Alinde. Now Harris has time but doesn't want the three. Finds McLean. McLean looks inside to Elias Harris. Squares up and he's fouled. Two shots to come from S. Harris. He's got 6 points, 4 of them from the line. That's the first. It's a 2-point game. Two of 2 from him. Still a 1-possession game. Not to play for. Booker. Crosses the half. Now Booker, some room, isolated at the top. Hankins comes to screen. Booker waits, hangs, shoots over the top of Lee and gets the finish. He wants the foul as well. He's got that size advantage. Booker over the top of Lee, gets the shot away. Not much Lee can do about it. So a 1-point game here. Here's McLean. Having the ball in his hands, gives it back to Lee. Lee surely will be looking to be a playmaker here. They go to Alinde. Alinde far side, 4 seconds on the clock. He's got to make something happen. Glides in and gets himself to the line. So Alinde, shot clock winding down. Relied on to make a play. He's come up with positives here. First is off on Lewis Alinde. 12 points for him here tonight. 7 rebounds as well. And this is the first. It's the second to make it a 2-point game. 85 seconds left. A lot to play for as Booker uses the screen. Rebound. Bender is fouled into the low post. So isolating that 2-man action. Ruban and Bender, even if they can get the defense to switch, that's exactly what they got. Nice little cut from Dalton. I think it was open. Instead, he'll kick it back out, reposition. A lot of time for him, isolated. He gets fouled. And there'll be 2 shots to come. Well, smart play from Hayden Dalton. He saw that Alinde's arms were out in front of him. So any contact is a foul against the German. Yeah, hands out in front. So therefore it is a foul against Alinde. It'll be 2 shots to come. Chance to tie the game here. Hayden Dalton, 11 points personal. Make it 12 now with 1:08 left. Dalton makes it. We are tied at 80. Nymburk going to go back into this zone defense, perhaps. Yeah. Lee holding and waiting. Where is he going to go? Lee off the screen. Finds McLean. Takes the 3 early. Doesn't get it. Fight for the rebound. And it is Booker that grabs it in. Nymburk. A chance to get a road victory here in Freak City. They reverse it round. Once more, Ruban has a step along the baseline. Is fouled. It's before the act of shooting. It will be 2 shots because of team fouls. Might be the worst though. Bamberg will still have a good opportunity to go 2 for 1 here. But it will mean that Nymburk get a chance to set up this zone defense of theirs. But Ruban misses the first. Wow, you'd have put money on him. Check Ruban, 5 of 7 from the line. He was. Misses the first. Now an important one here. Gets the roll. Ruban, a 92% free throw shooter in the Basketball Champions League, coming into this one. Misses 1 of 2. And so Bamberg will take a timeout. They can go 2 for 1 like we said. They trail by 1 here.
If they play man-to-man, okay, you start low anyway. Man-to-man, and you go really high for that double screen. And we got 2 guys in the corner. Chris, you're gonna stay behind. You're gonna dive. Okay? If they show the zone, you do the same thing. But you go on the inside of the 2-3. You feed them on the inside. If they show the zone, same time. Okay, same thing. Go, hey, let's get a basket and a stop afterwards.
Great insight into that timeout then from Coach Aral Moores. You're going to go early here. Pick the press, screen immediately. Let Paris Lee get into the lane, see what play he can make for them. 42 seconds left. Plenty of time in this one. A 1-point lead for Nymburk on the road in Freak City. Here it is, Lee. Holding and waiting. It's the zone. Here come the screens. Screen for Lee. Gets it back now. Defense matches up. Lee isolated, has a step on Booker, finds Harris, sells the fake. Harris can't finish though, wanted the foul. Nymburk can run the clock right down here. Bamberg, I think, have got to come and foul. They've got to get a steal. Booker holding and waiting. Lee reaches in and commits the foul. It's just 1 second difference between shot and game clock. Harris asking about the other end. He felt he was fouled. He went looking for it. I think he had the opportunity to just take the shot, Harris. Surely it would have been more beneficial to do that than try and draw the contact as Booker is at the line. Misses the first. A lot of time left for Bamberg here still. So even with this one, it's only going to be a 2-point game. Booker at the line. Sean Booker, 6'3" guard, just 22 years of age, out of Long Beach State. Makes it. It is 82-80. And a timeout will be called by Bamberg. This is what it comes down to. Last few seconds of this one. Basketball Champions League action at its best. Make sure you follow along on the Basketball Champions League app. Download it from any app provider. Available on all mobile outlets. Follow along with the latest scores, updated tables. A great place to go for all of your Basketball Champions League action. Let's listen in. Nymburk, the decisions to make defensively. Will they go man-to-man? Will they go back to this zone, which has worked so well for them?
Louis, you go corner, you dribble over a little bit, which you're going to set the screen here, okay? And you're going to pop, try to create to the basket. Take a left, you kick it out. You got two guys here, okay? Let's go, hey! Stay here.
Bamberg will advance the ball. 13.6 seconds left in this one. McLean will bring it in. It's a 2-point lead. Lee coming high, collects it, brings it to the center circle. Senkfelder's going to screen. Lee nearly turns it over. Senkfelder for three for the win. Too strong, fight for the rebound. Who gets hands on it? What's the call? Everybody looking around. I think it's going to be possession for Nymburk. Senkfelder misses the three. Fight for the rebound. Two guys went out of bounds. Possession is going to be with Nymburk. What a road victory this might well be for Nymburk then. They've got to get the ball successfully inbounds for sure. There are the leaders for Nymburk. Truban, 18 points. Hankins, 9 rebounds.
I can't call a timeout, right? No. You can, but they won't give you. Look. Mitchell go here. Mitchell go here. We go. Book. Voita. Mitchell go. Peter. Mitchell go. You sprint here. Voita, you sprint here. And you come on in. And you flash to 1, 2, 3. Look, you have Michi. You have Peter and you have Book. 1, 2, 3. The most important thing is bring the money.
Coach Moore's looking on, frustrated man. On the stretch hasn't worked for Bamberg. 3.6 seconds remain. They'll advance the ball. No surprises there. If they do turn it over, it's further for Bamberg to have to travel. 2-point game. 3.6. They need a 5-second violation, really. Dalton will bring it in. Dalton holding, waiting. Struggling to get it inbounds, does eventually. Petticoat, the extra pass, they're not going to foul. And the finish from Ruban. I don't think it's going to count, but it doesn't matter because Nymburk with a famous road victory here in Bamberg. What a performance from the Czech team. They are delighted, and rightly so. Excellent execution from them. So all smiles for Nymburk. They are going to get the victory here tonight. What a performance from them in the fourth quarter. 20-9. They took it in the fourth period alone to take the 84-80 victory. There is the confirmation. Brose Bamberg 80, Era Nymburk 84. Well, an incredible performance from the Czech team. Down the stretch, making all the right plays. That change in defense caused no end of problems for the Bamberg offense. Really did hold them at a crucial moment. And what a performance for them, of course. They playing today without one of their leading scorers in Jaromír Boacek. Fans in attendance, they are delighted, and rightly so. smiles for just Nymburk, and how this Basketball Champions League season is shaping up for the Czech team. Impressive win for them. And for Brose, frustration after leading in that first half, playing so well, fighting back when they went down in the third quarter, getting the lead. You thought they had done enough, Bamberg. They were going to seal it here at home in the fourth quarter, but they were unable to execute when they needed it. There are the statistics then. Nymburk shot it better, three-point range. They got themselves to the line. They turned around that rebounding advantage. Remember at the half, Bamberg had the ascendancy. Bamberg are the team who had more offensive rebounds as well. At that stage, it was a big difference in the second half between these two teams. The other thing, 14 turnovers for Bamberg in the losing effort. So Thuban, Booker and Hankins with big performances in the victory for Nymburk. For Bamberg, 17 from Sengfelder, 13 from Alinde, and 11 for Paris Lee. 6 assists for Lee as well, but it just wasn't enough. So this is going to shake things up again in Group C. Nymburk, a chance, after all the other results here, look like they could find themselves in second position in the league tables, leapfrogging Nizhny Novgorod to be one game back of Iberostar Tenerife in first position. This game will drop Bamberg to now 4 wins and 4 losses in Group C, and with Peristeri right behind them, they'll be frustrated as they may well drop out of those top 4 spots. So that is going to be all for me here tonight from Bamberg. What a game it's been. What a road victory for Nymburk as they continue their great beginnings here in the Basketball Champions League. An excellent win for them. And, down the fourth quarter, excellent defensive performance to lead them to victory.